Hello everybody and welcome back to 100% Pure Elvis. So good to see you all again, and as always thank you for your continued support of the 100% Pure Elvis channel, and welcome to all of the new subscribers who have joined the channel recently. I do appreciate it. On this upload today I want to share my collection on vinyl of Elvis Presley's 14th movie release from 1964, and the movie in question is Kissin Cousins. I've got 5 vinyls to share with you in my collection. 2 of them are exactly the same, but then the other 3 are totally different. Now, just some information first and foremost about the movie and the soundtrack itself. So, the movie Kissin Cousins was released to a worldwide audience on March 6th of 1964, with the soundtrack to accompany the movie that was released on March 2nd of 1964. The soundtrack album to accompany the movie on the United States of America Billboard Pop Albums chart, it peaked at number 6, and in the United Kingdom albums chart, it peaked at number 5. The single Kissin Cousins, the title single from the movie, in the Billboard Hot 100 singles chart, it peaked at number 12, and in the United Kingdom singles chart, it peaked at number 10. So we've got some good chart positions on both sides of the Atlantic. At this time in 1964, I would say Elvis sales were slowly declining due to soundtrack albums, but still picking up good numbers. But again, as I was saying, it's not a favourite movie of mine. It's probably close near the bottom if I talk about Elvis Presley movies, but the soundtrack itself I do enjoy. There's some great tracks on the soundtrack to Kissin Cousins. So shall we make a start with the copies that I have in my collection? The last copy that I'm going to share with you is a copy that I purchased today from a charity shop near to where I live in Coventry in the United Kingdom. But let's get on with the copies that I have. The first one is an original mono pressing of Kissin Cousins with a catalogue number of RD7645, and it comes on the red dotted black RCA Victor label, which I will share with you all in a moment. Now, I do enjoy the front cover design of Kissin Cousins. I think it's a lovely image of Elvis there down the left hand side. I love the font and the colour of the front cover. I think Elvis Presley soundtrack releases from the 1960s, RCA did a great job with the colourful designs of the album releases. I mean, I don't know if you agree with me on that one. I just think it was very in your face and very colourful. I really do most of the soundtrack album designs from the movie years, let's say. As you all know, I love the original RCA Victor lettering as well. On the back, multiple images of Elvis from the movie Kissin Cousins playing that dual role of Jody and Josh. Again, for me, it's so unbelievable, Elvis in them roles. And I think you can tell that Elvis is probably not enjoying playing them 2 roles. And what's your opinion? I could be thinking something that you don't agree with. That's probably only because I don't overly enjoy the movie. Maybe I'm looking at things negatively because I don't overly enjoy watching it. But again, what's your opinion? I prefer the soundtrack to Kissin Cousins rather than the movie. Now, I've met the actress that played the part of one of Elvis's love interests in the movie Kissin Cousins, Cynthia Pepper. I met Cynthia Pepper many years ago at the Strictly Elvis Festival in Great Yarmouth in the United Kingdom. And Cynthia Pepper has great fond memories of playing alongside Elvis. And again, she gave time to everyone, and a wonderful lady to meet and to talk to. And again, I will go through the track listing on Kissin Cousins on the very last vinyl that I share with you from my collection. Again, the movie Kissin Cousins also starred Arthur O'Connell, Glenda Farrell, Jack Albertson, Pam Austin, Cynthia Pepper, Yvonne Craig. And let me share that vinyl inside. As I was saying, it's the red dotted black RCA Victor label, and again in very good condition, absolutely stunning condition. Now I do have 2 copies of this pressing on mono because I found another copy of this quite cheap, and I thought for that, because it was cheap, I wanted to add a second copy into my collection. So that is the original 1964 mono pressing of Kissin Cousins RD7645. Now, if you're wondering what I'm looking at in front of me, I'm just looking at catalogue numbers and information that I've got in front of me, so I don't give out false catalogue numbers and information. The second copy, as I was saying, is exactly the same as the one I've just shared with you. Again, RD7645, no difference whatsoever. Again, this one is probably in slightly worse condition with the back cover, a bit discoloration issues, but again, really happy to add a second copy into my collection. And again, look, you've got that red dotted black RCA Victor label inside, and again, there you go, it's in gorgeous condition. I have been asked before on my channel, why do I continually share the vinyl that's inside? I do because that's what my subscribers want. That, you know, it's all about sharing the vinyl inside, showing my subscribers what it looks like and what the condition it's in. And most of my subscribers like me doing that. So that's the second copy. That's exactly the same as that first copy that I've just shared with you. So that's the 2 pressings of the original mono pressing of Kissin Cousins. Now, the next one in my collection, I can't remember too much about where I got this one from. This has a catalogue number of PL42355. PL42355. Straight away, you can see a difference. It's kept true to form to the original pressing. This would be in stereo, but you've not got the white border around the edges, and you've got that bold RCA label lettering with Victor on the right. On the reverse, again, they've kept true to the original, again, with no white border. And again, this one is in very good condition. Again, that catalogue number for this copy, PL42355. And let me share with you what's inside. And this is the sleeve, and it's on the orange RCA Victor label. So there you go. Again, in nice condition. And I've played this just before I came onto this to do this upload. Not this copy, the one that I purchased today. I have just listened to that copy as I was just before I was about to do this upload, because I wanted to talk about the sound quality. So that is the second copy in my collection of Kissin Cousins. The third copy comes on the RCA International label. As you can see, again, keeping true to form, no white border, but you've got your RCA International label on the top right. Got more gloss on this one. It's got more like of a glossy feel as well. On the reverse, again, no difference whatsoever, except, you know, again, you've got your catalogue number here underneath the RCA label. The catalogue number is INTS 5108. INTS 5108. And inside this copy, there you go, and it's on the green RCA International label, as you can see. So like the lime green one. This one is like quite light as well. It's like that flexi one. So again, that's another different copy of Kissin Cousins in my collection. And now the last one I'm going to share with you is a one that I purchased today from a charity shop near to where I live in Coventry in the United Kingdom. The charity shop in question is called Age UK. And again, in their vinyl section, they had a little box on the floor with albums in, and I found this copy of Kissin Cousins. Now, the cover is poor. I mean, straight away, you can see some problems. So this here, someone has got a red felt tip and coloured here, this is all because this has been ripped off, and what they've tried to do, they've tried to use a red felt tip to kind of, make that look better. But for me, I don't know why they've done that, but straight away, look, as you can see, the catalogue number on this copy is LPM 2894, which is in the top left-hand corner. And what I like about here is, like, you got the white box with the red circle of RCA in the middle. I just hadn't come across this copy before. So again, this was only £2. So £2, but again, the cover, you've got your problem here, where it's ripped, and someone has used sellotape at the bottom here. So what I could see, there's sellotape here because this bottom here, it must have been ripped. And some slight issues down the side in respect of, it's a bit damaged, but the vinyl inside, believe it or not, is in very good condition. So for £2, I just had to pick this up because I just knew I did not have this one in my collection. And again, I just love this RCA red circle here in that white box, and underneath you got the original RCA Victor lettering. Now, I did put this catalogue number into the Discogs search engine, and this is a German copy, and this is an original copy from 1964 from what I can see. So again, and also on the back, it's got lettering, which again, I don't really like that. But again, for £2, I couldn't quibble on price. I just paid the £2. I bought a book as well, a history book that I wanted to add to my collection from the charity shop, and that book cost me £1. So I only paid £3 for one book and this copy of Kissin Cousins. And again, what I like also is you got your catalogue number, and in that yellow box on the top, you got the catalogue number. So again, I think that is a really different, look to the front cover, isn't it? And it's really when I was looking at this, I was nervous about the fact that what the vinyl would look like inside, because the cover could be in a hell of a lot of a better condition. For £2, I was hoping and praying that the vinyl inside would be in very good condition, or good condition. And wait until you see the inner sleeve. Now, if any of my subscribers can help me on this, I would really like it. I think also that this is the original inner sleeve. This is the inner sleeve. So straight away, I've not seen this inner sleeve before. So if anyone can give me any additional information in the comments below, I would really enjoy reading it and responding to you. So straight away, you got your RCA in that round circle. And then it says the world's greatest artists are on RCA Victor Records, the most trusted name in sound. And then down here, it's got RCA printed in USA. But as I was saying earlier, it says when I put the catalogue number in on the Discogs, it said it was from Germany. On the back, enjoy the music you want when you want it and hear it right. So again, I would say this is the original inner sleeve from 1964. And wait until you see the label. Some of you will probably will be aware already what the label should look like inside. And this is the copy that I've just played before I come on to do this upload. It's that pure black RCA Victor label with the again that black RCA circle. Look at the condition. Now I have cleaned it, because I always do, and the sound quality is very good. There's no imperfections whatsoever. So again, this is what I mean. When you go and visit charity shops, or in the United States of America, they're called thrift shops, if I remember correctly, you can find some great bargains. But I absolutely love that copy of Kissin Cousins that I found today in Age UK for £2. They had a lot of 7-inch singles, none that were Elvis though. So again, I can't be too disappointed about the cover, I suppose, because for £2, the vinyl being in great condition and playing exceptionally well, I just have to grin and bear the cover. Again, can anyone give me any advice? What's the best thing to do with this? So obviously, as I was saying, someone's used, looks like a red felt tip. Do I do anything with that or just leave it as it is? I have slightly cleaned the front cover. I've got like a bit of a sponge and kind of damped it a bit, and like it was a bit here. There was a bit of residue, I would say, in respect of, you could see if you give it a light clean, it would come off. So it's come up really good. It's more cleaner on the front cover from when I purchased it. And on the back again, I ain't going to get closer in with this because the person's left their address there. But I've tried my best to kind of to get rid of this the best I can as well without success. So I'm just going to leave it. But again, what a lovely copy of Kissin Cousins with that catalogue number of LPM 2894. So again, I really wanted to get that shared with you all today as quickly as I possibly could. So again, Kissin Cousins was Elvis Presley's 14th movie release, and from March 6th of 1964, the movie was released to a worldwide audience, with the soundtrack album following on April 2nd of 1964. Now, on the United States of America Billboard Pop Albums charts, it peaked at number 6. On the United Kingdom Albums chart, it peaked at number 5. The single on the Billboard Hot 100 peaked at number 12. And in the United Kingdom Singles chart, it peaked at number 10. Now, let's get on to the track listing for Kissin Cousins. And you all know the track listing. We have Kissin Cousins version 2, Smoky Mountain Boy. There's Gold in the Mountains, One Boy, Two Little Girls, Catching on Fast, Tender Feeling, Anyone Could Fall in Love with You, Barefoot Ballad, Once Is Enough, Kissin Cousins, and then you've got your bonus tracks of Echoes of Love, It's a Long Lonely Highway. Now, from the movie Kissin Cousins itself, I've got to go for Tender Feeling. I absolutely adore that song. And in the movie Kissin Cousins, he is singing that song to Cynthia Pepper, the actress that I met a few years ago at the Strictly Elvis Festival. But if I had to choose an all-time favourite on this album, it will be the bonus track, It's a Long Lonely Highway, but from the movie itself, Kissin Cousins. So again, in the comments below, share your thoughts on the movie Kissin Cousins. How do you rate the movie? How do you rate the soundtrack? Again, talk to me about the copies that I've just shared with you. Do you have them copies in your collection? And again, also, have you ever gone to a charity shop or a thrift store and picked up cheap, great Elvis albums that are worth more money? Now, that last copy that I've just shared with you, when I went on to Discogs, believe it or not, it's got 20, 25, 30 pound, but again, that's in good, very good condition. So I would say the £2 that I paid for this, I would say this is probably worth about £15 maybe, because of the cover damage and everything. But again, I wouldn't want to sell it, even though I only paid £2. Again, thank you for your continued support of the 100% Pure Elvis channel. I am keeping the uploads coming thick and fast every day. I'm loving doing these uploads. I'm loving sharing more of my collection. I'm loving the interaction that I'm getting from you all. And again, thank you for your constant support of myself as well during these difficult times. I do feel better within myself, and I've got some great friends around me who are helping me. So I've got my family is helping as well. We're all pulling together and staying strong. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. But as always, please keep Elvis close to your hearts. Please keep on playing his music. Lots of love, everybody. And always keep well, stay safe, talk to each other, never be alone. Speak soon, everybody. Lots of love. Bye-bye.